Hello and welcome back to Rollercoaster Tycoon, where I just completed my own challenge. 3 synchronized coasters with a 10 plus in the ratings, and I am extremely happy that I achieved it. I mean, really, I was actually quite, looking up to the challenge, because I did the attempt at Funtopia, and I honestly thought that that was a good attempt, but it failed utterly, so I was seriously doubting whether or not I could pull it off, but I can, and I did. So here we are now, and it's time for the next park. Now, before we launch into that, I must say that I have read the comments, I always do, and yeah, as far as what I am to believe, this next park will be quite the challenge. But of course, I mean, me having completed my own challenge, I think that I'm more than ready to face the challenge that the next park will poses. So, yeah, let's get on to that next park, shall we? Which is over here. Really down at the list already. Look at this. Only 4 and 8, 10 parks to go. Wow, only 10, man. I mean, really? That's actually not a lot. Oh well, anyway, Adrenaline Heights. It's the latest scenario that we're gonna play. So, here we go. And pause it straight away. So, build a park to appeal to the high-intensity, thrill-seeking local people. We have to get 1,600 guests in the park at the end of year 3 with a rating of 600. Boring, same stuff that we pretty much always have to do in each and every park. Yeah, I mean, they started this expansion out with some creative goals, like obtain park value and whatever, but I must say they kind of dropped the ball on the whole creative challenges thing. Well, what can we do? Well, as it says, we got very thrill-seeking, high-intensity local people over here. And, well, just to show you what that means, I don't even know myself, here we have guest 99, very happy, I like that. Intensity more than 9, nausea tolerance high, so you won't be likely to vomit then, I guess. Alright, that's good. How rich are... Oh my goodness, you're loaded! Nice. Alright, guest 99, you are me. You fit the profile completely. There. Done. Right, but that's just one guest, which is me. If we take a look at some others who have just entered. Guest 98, happy, more than 9, high. 90 bucks. Guest 97, 110 bucks. Excuse me, the nausea tolerance is only average. Right, so, but basically, as you can see, they all want intensive rides that have an intensity of 9 plus. Or at least that's their preference. Now, there is a catch to that, and that is that, the rides really, I mean, the guests don't come for the intensity rating, they come for the excitement rating. And the thing is that once a coaster goes above 10 in the intensity rating, the excitement rating starts dropping rapidly, because it turns extreme and the guests don't want that. Well, maybe that, I mean, these guests might even go on it. I mean, they're bonkers crazy. They're mutants. I mean, really. But, yeah, in terms of excitement rating, basically what we need to get is coasters that have between 9 and 10 intensity rating. That's like a very, very small margin for success. So yeah, that's gonna be quite a challenge. Now, if I just look at this coaster already, it's not even meeting the challenge. Yet, if we rotate the view, there is folks going on to the queue. So even though their preference is 9 plus, I think that they'll also settle for an 8 in the intensity rating. Which shouldn't be too difficult to pull off, I think. So yeah, that's where we are. I mean, that's the challenge basically that we gotta face. Now then, let's see what we got to work with. I've already scouted a bit over the park over here, it's just looking, and I must say that it is rather big. I think it's the same size as Swamp Cove, and I mean, we all know how much space we had left. Enough to complete my challenge. And that challenge is actually, I mean, it's like a perfect warm-up for this park, really, so that's pretty good. Now we got this one coaster, Cathaxis. I hope I didn't butcher that name, but anyway, yeah, so how much are we charging for you? You know what, since the guests are loaded, popularity is 100%. I mean, it's a fresh coaster. So we're gonna charge $6 for this. Now, I immediately admit, it's not the greatest of coasters, but can we... No, we can't. I was already looking at the station like, can I squeeze an extra one next into it to pump up the ratings? But no, that's not gonna happen. Right, so, but anywho, we do have this coaster, which isn't great, but it's gonna help us out with guests. And we already have 92, and I think that we will get like up to 150 or so from this coaster alone. So basically, we just need to get 1450 guests in the park. Still a lot, but a lot less. So yeah, now we have this beautiful hill over here, which we are gonna utilize like crazy, let me tell you. So what I'm thinking is have some thrill and gentle rides. Actually, scrap the gentle rides, have some thrill rides, and then have coasters all over the place. And there's gonna be a lot of coasters in this section, and we're gonna have the stations like around here. At least that's the plan. So now that you're informed, let's see what kind of rides that we got. I mean, it is kind of important to know what we can work with. Pointless, not gonna build any. Useless crap, why bother? This is the stuff that matters. Ooh, these are perfect. These are really good to gain high intensity ratings and all that. Nice. They're also cheap. Oh, this is a gift from the heavens, really. This coaster is so good for this scenario. Yeah, perfect. Alright. This one we're most likely not going to build. This one we can. Ooh, this is another night. Well, actually, it's not that good, actually. I mean, the thing is, it gets high intensity, but the excitement rating is really difficult to crank up, you know? I much rather prefer this one. Oh, my sweet baby. Now, we have this one already, so we don't need to bother. This one's... Oh, man. I mean, in terms of coasters, we got all the tools that we need for the job, really. I mean, there's only a vertical coaster, you know, comes to mind. And perhaps a regular steel one, but that's it. I mean, for the rest, we got all the great ones. So that's good. Now, over here. Not gonna bother this one, though. Because we can tune it, we might build this. Yeah, and this one we could go with as well, because they're really intense. Though, see, as I said, the guests might not go on it, but they do come for the excitement rating. That's what lures guests into the park, and that's not gonna change in this one. So I might even build a few pointless rides that will look very unproductive and very, you know, profit lessening, but yeah, I'm still gonna build them just to get the guests. Bit cheesy, I know, but good, somewhat, at least. This one's really good. Yeah, for the rest, I don't think I'll bother. Ah, no, no way, no. Oh, balls, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Again? No freaking drink stall. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Right then, eggheads. Howdy, here's me, your boss again, who pays you a lot. I am not gonna research any rides, even though I would like to. You're gonna be on drink stall research duty. You're gonna be working double shifts. Hell, quadruple shifts. I want that thing like next week. So, alright, so we know the research department is set up. One last thing that I want to check out, really, is to see how far we can take up our loan. Oh, that's generous, really. And I think we need it, but that is generous. And 15 grand. Right then, so here we are with our park. Now, I think it's best to just start at the entrance and start building stuff. I don't think we should start out with a coaster. I think we should get the basics down. So why don't we start out with stuff? We have one handy dude. You do not even have an area. That's fine though, you'll be our emergency handy dude. If I see stuff that needs urgent cleaning up, you'll be the one. For the rest, they're all gonna be assigned. So, here we go. Yeah, I know this is boring, but it has to be done. I mean, this bug will be challenging enough as it is with the current limitations that are in place. So yeah, it's gonna be difficult already, and we need to nail the basics here. Yes, these are basics. I mean, clean paths, that is a basic for every Rollercoaster Tycoon pack. Right, that is a rather big area actually, though then again the guests are supposed to not vomit a lot, so now then, we need a safety mechanic over here, definitely. So that'll be you. You are trapped there now. To be honest, I mean, I don't really feel like we need this. I think we should keep the staff to a minimum for now, because I just have a hunch that we're gonna need every penny in our pocket that we can get to you know, build rides. So we need to be sparingly on the staff at the start. Once we got like a good amount of coasters, then we can start, you know, throwing staff around like crazy. But for now, not really. So this is the next thing that we need to do. Look, interiorizing the park. Place benches and other furniture. Bit at random, but that's alright. Place trash cans for non-existent litter, because they can't buy any yet. But that's the next thing on the list. We need to get some facilities there. So, let's see here. Let's start off with our Insta monetizing thing that will grant me a lot of money because of umbrellas. Oh yes, same old trick. I'm still gonna do the same. Look, 10 bucks. I know, predictable. I mean, you could have probably predicted the whole first 10 minutes of this video, but it needs to be done. It's the basis for my success. Now, we are gonna color all of this. Yeah, we're gonna have red umbrellas, you know, classic red. Yeah, I like that. Right, so that's one thing covered. To be honest, I don't feel like we need a whole lot in terms of facilities. I mean, there's hardly anything in the park. So, there. I'm gonna set this one up. 20 cents! I mean, the guests are freaking rich. So, yeah, you better pay up. I want your money. If you don't want to just give it to me, then you'll pay it for going to the toilet. Right, now, I think... Oh, okay, so yeah, that's definitely a no-no. I mean, balls. Then we need like you. You know what? We'll place this over here. Done. Right, so facilities done. Guests, come to the park. It's amazing. You know it is. Well, actually, I mean, look at them coming in droves over here. It's like cattle. They'll come to the food. We're feeding the herd. Oh man, that sounds really wrong. Right, well, I think our first ride really should be this tower. So why don't we get this? Now the good thing about this is that we can custom build this, and this can go up quite high actually, and that's rather cool because we can also set the speed, and because of that, well, alright, that might be a little bit too crazy, but this should be, yeah, that should be good. Now because of the fact that we can set the speed on this one, I think that this will be a rather well-suited ride for us to get high intensity rating on. So I'm thinking of going with like, I don't know, 100 at first, just to see. I hope it doesn't launch off really. No, it doesn't. Right, I will quickly go and hook up and see what the test results are. Hopefully, and they will be, oh balls. Hopefully they will be very, very high and intense. Because I mean, that is exactly what I'm aiming for with this. So... there, we'll go behind over there, like that. You know what, we're gonna go with a red path here. I don't know why, but I feel like adrenaline should have red colors, you know? Look at this. Perfect, I'd say. This is close to a 9. I don't really think we should go any higher. But look at this, man. Look at the intensity. These guests over here will love it. It's perfectly right up their alley. So yeah, we're gonna charge $5 and hasta la vista, open. I don't even know what hasta la vista means, but it sounds cool. Right, well, we need to name this. How about we are gonna call this Anthraxis. Yeah, Anthraxis with a H here to make it sound English and American-like and all that. Good. Anthraxis, welcome to the park. As if it's a person. Yeah, so we're gonna go with a bit of adrenaline-like colors. You know, colors that are cool. I think that this looks bonkers. Maybe this looks even better. To be honest, I mean, I can hardly tell the difference. Sure, there is one, but I don't see it. So we'll have a white one with these colors and orange. No, an orange floor looks crap. It needs to look normal in this flooring. I mean, for goodness sake, it's only flooring, really. Yeah, I think that looks good. You know, just your kitchen tiling, really. That's alright. It doesn't need to be something extravagant, you know. This though. Oh, doesn't look so bad. If we go for the green here. Actually, I must say that I'm rather fond of these greens. Perhaps the dark one? Yeah, the dark one is the one. Right, so, first ride in the park is a fact. And I hope that the guests will go into this like crazy. Now we need, of course, more stuff. I mean, yeah, that's too handy, dude. Even though I said we shouldn't be smacking stuff around, I am pretty convinced that this ride is warranted for another staff dude. So there it is. Staff dude, there you are. Welcome. And work hard. And maybe I won't fire you. Now I also see, and I actually missed this, but that we have some theming here. Jungle theming, mine theming. Well, we could do something with mine theming on the hill, I guess. It's kind of pre-colored for it. Maybe a bit spooky mine theming, you know, haunted mines. Yeah. Sounds good. Adrenaline pumped haunted mines. Yeah. I can see that happening, so in terms of signing, I think we're gonna go with this one. Now we do need this, of course. So there. Yeah, alright, that seems cool enough. Now, of course, this park is not gonna be a success just on thrill rides and the odd coaster. Now we need a lot of coasters. So we are gonna start out with a predictable choice of coaster. Now that's gonna be the Virginia Reel. However, we kinda need to find a spot for it, and I must admit that this flying swing coaster, whatever it is really, is obnoxiously in the way, being very, very annoying. Now, really, what I would like for this first coaster that we're gonna build is for it to kind of like be over here at the starting area. It's good at being compact, so I thought that this would be the perfect spot for it, but where are we gonna put the station? I need height markers on this one. Oh, so there's no way of going between the path and the station. And we're not gonna build the station above the coaster track. So, the only options that we do have really are building it at height 8 and then in this line. So it's gonna be a singular coaster. At first I had it in mind for it being a dual coaster, but with such a bad space for a station, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. So yeah, alright. Plan is forming in my head. Let's get the coaster building tools out here. And yeah, let's skim to the start of the list and start with the first one. The cheap one. Now, yeah, build custom design. I need these to be gone. I want height markers here. I need to be on a tile that is on height 7. So the station is at height 8. There. That is what I need. And balls. Right, oh of course, that's a 3 height track. How could I forget? Well, I did. And we're gonna build one back, but that's purely for the station. And also for the coaster. So we need to build even one further back. Right now I should be able to go alongside it, right? Yeah, I can. But I don't really want to go that far alongside it. We need to do some terraforming here. And get our asses underground. There. We are now underground. This is good. What do we need to do? Well, we need to... Yeah, with a lift, please. I mean, otherwise we're not gonna get anywhere. Okay, this is good. There's some terraforming now already. Also, don't mind me warzoning up the terrain. That's gonna happen. It happened in the previous park. It's gonna happen even more in this one. Just so you know, you have been warned. Also, I don't think I did put a lift in there. Oh no, I did. Right. You. Yes. And then terraform this. And then boom. Up we go. And we're gonna utilize the terrain a little bit, because I feel that we need to. Balls. Right. So by utilizing the terrain, that means going over here. And look at this. Perfect. Right. Now, these guests, I mean, they're lunatics, and they require fast speeds and high intensity. So I need to adapt my coaster building style a little bit to this whole new guest situation that we have. So, here we go. This is the first start. Now, I need to adapt. I need to be careful that I don't overdo it. Because as I said, extreme coaster, or the border between, you know, a good coaster and going to the extreme is quite small. So, yeah. It's definitely something I need to keep an eye on. And I will do. We'll go down. Of course, there's a tree in the way, but I'm used to that. And I can remove them. Oh man, I'm glad that I can remove the trees over here. I mean, imagine if I wouldn't been able to remove... Oh no, no, just the sheer thought is a nightmare. Be gone, thy tree, thy are evils, and whatever. Yeah, we'll go down some more. To height 14, and perhaps we could even go a little bit... Oh, yeah, I am uglifying the terrain like crazy here. But look at this, we are gonna do some shenanigans with the track. Like this, look, and then... No? Alright, fine, we'll do a zigzag over here. Or perhaps not. So... yeah, alright. And then we'll go down some more. And right now we are already at height 11. Goes fast, such a coaster. But I kind of need to be a little bit economic, because if I blow all my bucks on this, I only got 15 grand for the next coaster. Which is not really... Oh, no, crap. That was not what I wanted. No, but 15 grand is not really what I have in mind for the next coaster. So I kind of need to save up a little bit more. But I also feel like this coaster cannot do without yet another underground section. So, here it goes. Now the speed on it will probably be bonkers mad. But we can deal with bonkers mad. That's what we're here for. That's what the guests are too. So, yeah, they're expecting this, right? Yeah, how could it be if we shoot out of the hill right over there? Or perhaps over here. I mean, why not? We don't need to go all the way over there. When we can do the same thing right over here. Now, I need to be at height 9 with this. So, this is where we need to be. I have every bit of confidence in the fact that this coaster will have all the speed required to get back to the station. So, there. If not, just to be sure, we will add a lift piece here. I don't know if that will do any good, but there. Right, well, I have every hope that this coaster should be relatively intense and have, at least I hope, have high ratings. Or I'd actually be satisfied with like a 6 in the ratings. Maybe even a 6.5, you know. I'd be satisfied with it. Ah no, really, game. Don't do this to me now. Game. Come on. Goodness sake. That is such... Come on, game. I'm telling you. I need my selector square. Fine, I'll do it backwards. Game. This is a bit of a fiddly thing here. Now, because it's a first coaster. Oh, yeah, fine, whatever. Here we go. Of course, there's also the coaster track, but look, ta-da! See, it isn't that hard. Oh man, really? This is gonna. Oh, good. Oh, now that might be an issue. Right. So yeah, we need the exit at a different place, preferably over here, I guess. No, not over there. I needed one to the side. There. Right. Well, test ride this again for me, and I'll now make quick work with the exit. I think if I now go over here, no, I can't go down there because of the bloody coaster. And then there's the footpath in the way. Right, that hooks it up. Perfect for repeat guests. I mean, brilliant solution. Not. I mean, yeah, I must admit that this park, I have a feeling that it won't be the most beautiful park, but hey, you can't have everything, right? Now we need stuff over here. And to be honest, we got 2.5 grand left. It's not as much as I wanted, but I do think that this coaster has every chance to live up to the expectations. So we should be good in that department. I also need a safety mechanic, really. And you are gonna have that very area, and you don't leave it. What are you thinking? Right, now, do we have ratings? No, we don't. So why don't we go and quick... Ooh, did I do that at this ride? No, I didn't. Good thing I checked. See, right on time. Right, well, can I has ratings, please? We are gonna assume the best, of course, so... $6 should definitely be in there. I don't know, really. Maybe... Alright, so... It's actually not good enough. I have a feeling that this is not... I have a feeling that I need to be at least above height 8. So... What can I do to fix that? Well, you know what? We'll see how this one goes. If the guests go actually on it, which they do. I mean, nice. Alright, so I was thinking the worst here, but this might be a good startup coaster. But for any future ones, I do feel I need to raise the bar. I don't think that this is gonna be enough for the rest of the park, really. Because, yeah. I mean, yeah, you know, 7.7, that's close. Oh well. You know what, we'll call this Proximinixes. Yeah, Proximinixes. You might guess and get a hint what I'm going for with the naming in this park. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but just saying, there might be a clue here with these two rides now. No. No. And no. Oh. No. No, that's a bit too much of it. I mean, I said adrenaline pumped and all that, but even then we can still go overboard with it. Oh, this looks rather interesting. How would it look if we went with black support and an orange track and then a blue and white tub or thingy, spinning thing. Blue and yellow even. Would that add more to it? No, the white's actually a better color. Right, well, that's pretty cool, pretty good, right? I think that so far, I think that we have made a good start with this park. Granted, we only got 232 guests in the park, but I do feel we've made a good start. So, I'd say join me next time when we will play more Rollercoaster Tycoon and hopefully continue on this path of success and glory for this, well, quite challenging park. So, yeah, see you then.